Kevin got a nice lift on starboard, coming in here in third. Let's see how he does. Ideally, we'd ease the main sheet a little right here. Oh, I thought he was making it. That was such a good tack, dude. That was such a good tack. That was a good tack. So Bang's already loose, so he's fine. So he rounded third. Here comes Celeste in. She's gonna come. Oh no, that's Celeste over here. Celeste is gonna come in sixth. Her tacks have improved a lot. Watch how she's really authoritative on her turn. Like, turn, fill. So she's gonna round 7. Not bad. I bet you she passes some people. Now let's see how she does the weather mark. Again, she's too wide. We're only supposed to be aiming about a boom length wide. See how Fenn comes around. Ease, 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 ease. Very nice. Very nice. Should do a nice slow turn all the way around. Slow, slow, slow. That was really good. Rounded 4. Last race. Big hole where I am. Big puff on the left. I'd be starting left middle, heading for that. Little different perspective of, instead of being behind them at the start, we're going to be upwind of the line. Maddie fouling, fouling. Good. There you go. Gotta be careful. Good. Max came off the line this time, not pointed too high. Maddie had a good start. Max wants to tack. We'll see how he does. He's got the best tacks of the fleet. He could probably make that. I think Maddie's winning. So she played this wind shift perfectly. It went right after she tacked on to port on a lift. She went a little ways. She went fast. The wind shifted right. She tacked on to starboard. Now what she does is Simo tack with Bella. Sailing better. He came off the line that time and he just let the boat go fast. And now he's out of phase with the wind shifts, but he's going to be just fine. He goes here. If he gets a header, he just tacks. Chris doing a humongous wheelie. So Bella's allowed one mistake today. She overstood the weather mark by a lot. Maddie's going to have a huge lead. I think the buoy dragged or something. This is like a tiny little course. Okay, let's see how she does her windward mark rounding. We're working on Bang loose right now. A little ways, not all the way off in this condition. See that? Boom, out 90 right there. Okay, that was just a killer tack, dude. Absolutely awesome tack. Good ease. Here comes Lena. We'll see how she does. She should keep the boat perfectly flat. Dump the main. That. The little heel to windward was okay. You don't got to heel a Sabot that far to windward to get it turned down. You just got to dump the main. And the thing will swing downwind. Chris got better today. First C1 regatta and he had to race A fleeters. and beef eaters. That's cool. And he just needs to ease his fang. You can see that his leech is just totally hooked and his boom's not out. C3, C2 start, last race. Look at Isabella right in there, number 13, near the line. Look at her, she's all fired up. Oh, here's Celeste. Our goal for Celeste now is to not let the mane out in the puffs. She gets a puff, and instead of getting on the rail, she eases her mane out 5 inches. If your mainsail's out 5 inches, you're not going upwind anymore. Maddie's got a nice lead. So we're gonna talk to her about covering. We're gonna watch her on this upwind leg, and I'm gonna give you some advice on what we should do. Right now, what she should do is pinch. She should be sailing extra high, even a little slow, just to make sure that you stay upwind of people. So when you have that big a lead, you come around the leeward mark, this size lead, and you just pinch a little and give up a boat length, but make sure you're upwind of people. Okay, she tacked out of there well. Now everybody's to her left, but they don't have a chance of getting leverage because of the dock, so she should keep going this way. And this is called herding now. She's just gonna stay with them on port. She should give up a little bit of lead right now by pinching a little. She should just stay extra high. And that keeps leverage down. It makes it so people don't get to her left. There we go. Max doing a better job. I can tell he's going through the water faster this last race and this race. Can see him going forward on Bella. So normally he's the one who's pointed the highest with the least speed, and the other boats are going a little lower with more speed, and the reason why it's better to do that is leeboard has more lift. Okay, nobody to Maddie's left, so she stays. A good sailor would see this, the pin end getting moved down to square it up for the finish. Okay, Max tack because of the committee boat, and I think that was an okay move. Maddie should go here, get upwind of Max, and not tack on Max's wind. And that way, Max continues to go to the right, and that's called herding. It's like herding sheep. You're trying to herd the boats behind you the direction. If you tack on his wind, he tacks away. Okay, now Maddie should tack. Maddie should tack. Yeah, she's still bow out, but I would have tacked a little sooner because of the righties we've had today. I'd have tacked a little sooner. You let them get a little too far bow out. It could have been that you were looking at that anchored boat and you wanted to make sure that you weren't going to get stuck. Here's Kevin coming downwind in third. So Kevin might have won the day in the C2, C3. Here's Taylor and Lena. Lena's just healing a little much. A little too much rudder drag. There you go. Good tack. Taylor should just wait a little longer here because of all the bad air, but he's fine. He's around all the bad air. Taylor's back in the race here. So Maddie did lose a little distance to Max because she didn't protect the right quite well enough. She should have tacked earlier on that other port tack to be more bow out, but Max is not going to make the mark, I don't think. So Maddie's going to stretch out here again as Max does 2 tacks. So she did fine. I would have tacked sooner on that port tack when they were going right so that you were more bow forward on them. You did a good job of not tacking on their wind because that would have forced them to go away from you, and that's risky. You went a little too far on starboard. You let them get leverage on the right, and therefore Max came back. Max just had his best upwind leg. Taylor should sit in. Just did. Here comes Max. He's gained a little, maybe. Nope, he's about the same. Maddie's doing good here. I would have stayed with Bella. I think it was a mistake to tack away from Bella. So I wish I'd have got that on tape. Yeah. All right, this guy totally had a rough day and he made it. Isabella has just sailed a good upwind leg last race. She's been on the rail a lot this race. Very impressed. She took a San Diego Yacht Club boat and came out here, and she's about to finish her 5th race of the day in her first regatta. So there she goes. Good job. Just flying right there. Just finishing. Good job.